Hey y'all, this is Urshan. Welcome back to the mystical world of Faeria. Hey, so good viewership on the first episode. I'm pretty happy about that. Good chats about how drafting works and things like that. So, let's jump back in, eh? I'm gonna go ahead and do another draft here for attempt to win another third of this coin in order to do a proper Pandora run. I've been saving my gold for other stuff, otherwise I'll be doing more of these. But hey, let's go have some fun and see how the draft goes. No green again. Wow, they're really screwing us on green. Oh boy. I'm going to try to prove to you, and actually do somewhat know what I'm doing. Man. Okay, discarded green twice. This is going to be a rough set of games. And maybe my first two drafts are going to be like, how not to draft Pandora, but hey, we all learn together, right? Right? Oh. That's alright. Herald's a nice build if we want to commit to blue already. I'm going to grab Falcon Dive, actually. Avoid committing, and see if we can't, even one removal is sometimes very important. What do we have here? So here's the cool stuff. Illusion. If we want to commit weenies, then illusion gets interesting. We're not going to have a lot of those. We're going to summon a creature that costs 1 or less. Yeah, if we're playing like a sack build or something, that'd be good, but that's really tough to work in Pandora. We can already think of maybe blue-yellow. 5/5 for 5 is pretty good. Flying Dash 1 brings land with it, so this could potentially build a rush strat. 5 deserts is really stiff in cost. Man, this is not looking a particularly good start either. Flame Silk could be interesting. I kind of want to go red again, mainly because we didn't get to show any red removal last time. So I'm going to actually probably grab the Flame Silk here. It can enable some pretty neat plays with ranged and gain every time we draw an event. We already have Falcon Dive. I'm going to grab the Flame Silk. I don't know, none of these choices are good, man. Another rough draft here. Axe Grinder is a great choice, and that synergizes with our red choice. Zealous Crusader is nice. Can get pretty big. Go yellow-red, that could be interesting. But this early on, without knowing if we're going for a rush style or not, I think Axe Grinder is a good, solid pickup. I mean, it's 3 Faeria for a 4/3, plus potentially a chance of the 5/4. It's pretty damn good. Alright, another rare tier card. The purples. Triton Chef's pretty solid, because this gives us a Triton Banquet, which is +1/+1 and jump. That can enable a lot of good plays. Kind of like that. Dreamkeeper is not too interesting, especially in Pandora. I'm probably going to go with the Triton Chef here. We're going to be going red-blue again. Oh, God. I shudder to think. Twin Soul would be nice. But, again, we already went red. Alright, use Triton Chef as the choice here. I like the hero is neat, but without buffs. Well, this is good synergy as well with green, which we were locked out of again. I'm going to grab the Triton Chef. Battletoads is a nice choice here. Cohen Chieftain, interesting. Firebringer's not that great. It doesn't have any synergy. Well, it has synergy with Axe Grinder, I guess. And these two are pretty much out of the question. So Battletoad's a good choice. It's always nice to get some board control, get some collection going. This was remarkably effective last time, which is kind of funny. Freedom Fighter's not a great card. Queen's Favorite. Protection is nice. I'm gonna try one of these and see how it goes. I've never used these before, but it kind of looks dope. So now we got some removal. We got Seifer's Wrath and Derelict Tower. Both of these are pretty good choices, but this does damage directly to the control when the creature dies. That's pretty nice. Grab Seifer's Wrath. I'm gonna go heavy on the removal for now. We can get a punishment or a safeguard with a Royal Judge. That's not bad. Kind of expensive for what it does, but it gives some flexibility. Ice Rock's always a good choice. We didn't even see it last time. Let's go ahead and stick with the Judge and the removal, potentially. And we got Seifer's Wrath again. Oh, Queen's Guard is such a good value play, but I'm going to grab this. Extra damage from hand is going to be useful. Gabrian is neat, but we don't have any good targets for Gabrian enchantment yet. If we had a Sturdy Shell or something, we could probably do work with it. Don't like that card much. That's interesting. Good early drop, I guess. I guess Mochi would enable some bigger drops later. Like, if we get another Ice Rock Behemoth or something. Longhorn Yak, we have a lot of good early drops yet. Got a Fairy. Don't have a lot of drops yet. Mochi might not be bad. Or Longhorn Yak. Because this will just buff the next creature we draw if it dies. Or potentially what we can do is really whittle something down with the Gabriel. I'm going to grab a Gabriel, because that could be used in many number of ways. Okay, Yona's Mirror is an interesting play. Jewel Magpie's neat, but Hammer of Destruction, I think, is god tier. It deals 5 damage for 3 Faeria, and you shuffle it back into your deck. So, you never deck out, and you can always do damage from directly to face, to anything. So Hammer is a no-brainer, especially with the kind of burn style we're playing here. So I'm feeling a little better about this now. Gabriel's interesting. Now, if we took the Mochi, it would synergize well with the Red Devil, though it is a refund of 5. Another Gabriel. I don't have a good target for that yet. I'm going to grab the Devil, I guess. Lacking a better choice. Gemstone Tortoise could work. We'll have 2 mountains, so it'll be a 5-3 for 4, which is not bad. It's almost like an X Grinder here. But a Gemstone Tortoise is cool. I could set up some nice plays, and the land requirements aren't that steep. I'm going to grab a Tortoise here. Let's see. Since we'll be able to burn a bit, Exalted Ogre will get pretty good value, I think. We have some events as well, so Snorstorm Lancer is a good choice. But I think the Ogre, I like the bigger body. Giggity. Ogre Battler, taunts are always solid. Underground Boss's value for Faeria. Herald makes what cheaper? It makes Tortoise cheaper. Makes Exalted Ogre cheaper. That's about it. Probably gonna grab the Battler for a body and taunt. Makes that Mochi seem like a much better choice, eh? Well, Bargainer's interesting. 7-7 for 7 is probably fine. I'm trying to get some bodies up here. Hate Season not going to be particularly useful given the way we're building right now, but is that true? Let's see. It's level. There's a 1 bigger, 2 bigger. Yeah, it's not that. I think it's 7-7 for 7. Why not? Okay, Firebomb removal or Humbling Vision in case of a giant Oak Daddy. This could be neat to counteract some green buffs. Firebomb is straight removal, though. What's better? I think I'll take the Firebomb. Killing is probably better than Humbling for the moment. Another Exalted Ogre. Not a bad choice. Okay. We have a lot of smaller drops already, or do we? Maybe I'm just telling myself that. Maybe we don't. Gift of Steel. Do we have any combat creatures? We actually don't have any combat creatures, but buffs are always nice. Tyrannex is good value. I'm going to grab the event, though. This synergizes with our Fairy pretty well. I'm going to keep getting that. Some of these are really good choices, though. Like, this is really good. This is really good. This is really good. Like, all these are pretty good value. But I'm going to grab the Gift of Steel. Might be a little light on creatures here. Herald gives us a combat creature, but again, doesn't seem there's anything we have running right now. Grappling Hook is cool. I'm going to grab that so we can make a better use of it this time without blowing the move. Mountains. Caldera Explorer. Warriak's a solid drop, too. I'm going to grab that, I think. We have here Crystal Dragon, Secret of Strength, or Clockwork Yak. Crystal Dragon makes sense, or the Yak. 6-9 keeps it safe from a lot of removal. This is still kind of removable. It does have Charge. This gives us a dash. So Charge is your general movement. It can move 3 in any direction. Straight line. Dash is when you summon it. It can dash forward twice. Probably going to grab the Yak. The Crystal Dragon. I think I'm going to grab the Yak. Just the bigger body. Don't know if that's right or not. Not great. Bomb Slinger's pretty good removal. Let's grab that. Again, not a lot of good choices. This synergizes. We do have a lot of events to play. Sorta. We do get that from the Royal Judge. Flame Spitter's not bad. Good early drop, 1 damage. This is the Snowstorm Lancer, I think. Play an event. How many events do we actually have? 1, potentially 2 here. 3 from that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So basically half our current deck is events. So Snowstorm Lancer synergizes pretty well. You know what? I'm going to grab this guy. Might be able to Frogify. Tier S pick, by the way. Transform a creature into 2/2 frog with jump. Giant 12, 18 Oak Daddy drops. This is what you want. So, yep. Tier S pick in my opinion. Didn't even get to see this last time. Needed to play with that at all. Jump. Give the next jump creature you summon +2/+0. Could be interesting with Battletoads. It should synergize. A lot of interesting jump options here. Don't have a lot of jump creatures though. That is of limited use. Sky Anemone's a neat card. I can try the Wisp and we can get value out of that. We'll get a Triton Trainer with jump. We do have the frogs. It's not too bad. This could be an interesting drop anywhere. You don't have to actually drop it on a mountain, unlike what this would suggest. This could be a neat play. Let's grab the couple of barracks. Why not? We didn't get to see it last time. Let's see if it works. Man, Boulder Throw is an interesting choice. You can do some serious cheese with this. Crash Colossus again. It's a body. How big is our curve? Is pretty high already. We have some good low drops. Curious Biomancer. I'm not really sold on this card yet. I haven't built the deck around it. Should we try a weird ranged build with this? I mean, this is pretty potent. Each enemy adjacent to the target. I mean, this is pretty cool. Let's grab the Boulder Thrower. Why not? You know, the Gift of Steel is nice. Problems, we have expensive creatures, but none of them have 5 health except for... Oh, okay. Actually, we have a lot. That might synergize nice, but I want to grab this. The buffs are always a nice surprise. Brigand for value. I value this card very highly. Fugu... we don't have any ramp, so it's unlikely we'll get use out of Fugu with 8 special lands. That's unlikely we're ever going to drop that. Solid body or more removal. I'm going to go with removal because we were tight on it last time. Cartographer, no thanks. Again. Another fairy. I guess it's the only choice we have. I mean, this is neat. I've never really made good use of the Lord of Terror. God has dealt damage. This could be you or the opponent. Fairy synergize with all our events. Let's get some ramp. That's fine. Last choice. Chalice from the Palace. 6/6 random among friendly creatures. Earned Gabria. Not really great in Pandora, in my opinion. Death's Desire. Destroy creature, gain Faeria. This could be slick removal in a pinch. To kind of do the last swing. Okay. Let's give it a go. I'm going to grab Death's Desire here. Have extra hard removal. So we actually drafted a lot of removal here. Hopefully this will go better. Maybe we went a little too heavy in that, but we're playing red-blue again. Heavy on the red, light on the blue. We have a bunch of removal. We have Frogify. I don't know how this is going to play out, but I'm feeling a little better. I'm really sad I haven't been able to show you green yet, because like I said, green is really, really strong. But we have a couple tricks up our sleeve too, like Gifts of Steel to push the extra damage if we need to remove. Let's see if we make good use of this deck. Alright, let's get into our first game. Okay, first game against Xtom 12. Good times. Good times. He's got the Cap 10 avatar, it's pretty cool. He's a Sky Captain pirate, and he's called Cap 10 because he's a robot. It's funny. That's not a good early drop for us. I'm going to redraw that. That's pretty decent, but probably better late game. But it's a solid body. Cypher's Wrath's always nice to have for removal, so we're going to leave that and just redraw that one. Royal Judge. Could be worse. Okay, we're going to play second. We got the Explorer. How you playing? Playing red. Are you going to be playing some weird stuff on me, friend? Okay. Let's go like this. Not sure if he's going to be playing some range shenanigans. That's often what that shows. But I'm going to assume he's not, which is always a good assumption. Not. Let's see what's going to happen next. Start trying to control the wells a bit. What you going to do, buddy? He's going to try to contest. He's going to try to contest. Okay. You have ramp. Brigand. Value Brigand is good. Try to go aggressive here. Dropping the Fairy would be a really good choice. Really would like to drop 2 neutrals here, but the Fairy is an interesting call, actually. What I'm gonna do, you fly, right? I'm gonna play it like this, because if we draw an event, then we have an interesting way of getting damage right on the orb, and if we don't draw an event, then we can just go ahead and start harvesting with the Fairy. Amazing. Let me say hi. Playing blue-red too. Doesn't like the Fairy. Doesn't like the Fairy. Good move. Good play. And we would have stacked it right there. Okay, that kind of stuffs that pretty well. Pretty much all the red lands we need. Let's go ahead and move. Let's start developing a little more. Develop some blue and move this forward. And see if we're going to be able to get him value on this. We're going to save that in case we need something nasty. Playing around Saber's Wrath is smart. See if he's going to summon anything interesting. In a contest, are you going to give a Gift of Steel? Value Gift of Steel? Bingo. Expected that. Okay, we can now Seifer's Wrath this guy for the damage. So he's trying to get board control here, which he kind of has. Not going to lie. But that's fine. Probably going to summon the Red Devil, actually. We'll get 5 mana. Or Faeria. Damn it, I'm going to get sued. And we can run the Royal Judge off of that. Or we can Seifer's Wrath. Should Punishment? Or Ciphers. We should Ciphers at this point, I think. Punishment could be better on a neutral. Alright. We're going to go ahead, move up in this direction. Drop the Devil down to control the space. Take the 5. Get the Cypher's Wrath down. Puff, puff, pass, baby. Okay. We're starting control over this side, which is not bad. I was thinking about moving into double collection here, maybe. Kind of a waste with Devil. But we'll see. A Royal Judge is an interesting choice here. He's going to be able to double collect off of this, which is a little problematic. Our jump creatures aren't showing up yet. Ground Shaker is a neat choice. Okay. It's good value. Ogre Battler's fine. What I'm going to do, actually, is go up here and drop land in this direction. So we can have options to do something interesting. We can go ahead here. And we're going to grab the Royal Judge down as a collector. We're going to draw a free Safeguard. And we're going to actually drop it. So you might be able to clear here, which is kind of pointless. I'm going to go here. See if he has to make him commit. Make him commit a removal. See if he has removal in hand. He might. It is a red deck. Well, that's the right play. Let's see. He's going to harvest. Going to swing Bomb Slinger. I didn't play around Bomb Slinger or the little thingy that gives you 1 damage. Blazing Salamander. Yeah, there we go. Good clear. Value. Not bad. Smart play. Okay, we're still fighting for control, and now the Devouring Plant begins. Oh, the deviousness of it. The deviousness of it all. I'm gonna go ahead and be rude to this guy here. Let's go ahead and be mean. Let's go Devouring Plant. Since we're not gonna be able to harvest there anyway, let's lock this down here. Enjoy your pain. It's gonna be funny. And then let's go ahead and develop an aggressive lake here. So we have 2 lakes. We do need to play around Frogify still. But we're not double collecting anymore, so he's got a fairy advantage over us, which is not great. Oh, really? He's going to waste a Gift of Steel on this. Interesting. Okay, so we made him waste a Gift of Steel, which is nice. Gives a potential choice for removal. And a Warden. Oh, he's got all the good solutions. Okay, so he's playing very, very well. We're not really getting value out of this. Man, I don't like this because we're getting pushed back in a way that we can't really do anything about. Do we draw up for a solution? He can't clear anything worth a damn, and he has a strong position on the board with the 5/7. He put a lot of Faeria into this. That's the Salamander for 5, plus Gift of Steel for 3. That's already 8, plus the Safeguard off of this. I really don't have a good way to play this. I can get rid of the Safeguard here with the Royal Judge. Let's go do this. And we know that's going to happen, but then we threaten potential removal. We have to make him back off, effectively. Not liking that so far. Not really a good plan yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, actually. We'll go +1 and just end. Pass. That'll get us up to 11 next turn. I guess a little closer next. Pandora's really slow on opening, too. And we're currently getting pushed off of the board. I'm not very happy about it. He's only going to be able to push damage to Orb, but he's going to take the Faeria advantage. Get some nice value here. Okay, he's going to play Blood Obelisk. Goes trade. Starving us a Faeria, doing damage. He's into double collection here, which is not awesome. So Gabriel doesn't help us here at all, practically. We can go ahead and just taunt down an Ogre. Just give up on this side, or go ahead and maybe try to threaten this end. And go move, trying to take over this side of the board, maybe push some damage this way. This is pretty much done. So he can obviously jump away, but then we have control. I don't know if that was the right move. This game's slipping away from us, it feels like. I'm not really happy about that. Let's go ahead and just try to get some options. I'll be able to play everything in our hand next turn if it's useful for us. We'll see. We're trying to survive until Pandora at this point. Ogre. Not a great play. For us, at least. Or the Obelisk, but now he's going to start swinging to face. Do you have an answer for the Ogre? I think it's one of those choices to draw now. See if we can open Pandora. Come on, baby. Draw. No Pandora. Though we do have a Bomb Slinger. Does help. Get rid of that a bit. Go... Not really the solution I'm looking for, but this puts this in range of near death. Put us to 11. We can Gabriel him to kill him if he doesn't swing for trade. He might trade with the Water Elemental for value. Doesn't know we can Gabriel this, and I can pretty much ignore him. And he gets the Pandora. So I drew to try to open Pandora there, but it didn't work out for us. Yak's okay. Help us push 6. Haven't really been able to get a good Gift of Steel out of this. I mean, we have a 2-turn lethal if he's in range, and he's pretty beefy. If you have a Doomsky, son of a bitch. That's what I was afraid of. So he has spot removal, in a pinch, and ground shaker. Oh, this guy has all the answers. Wow. Wow. Okay. That was really rough. Pretty much nothing we can do, really. We just got all the right answers. Hard removal. We didn't get our hard removal here. Wow. Getting reamed in draft lately. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I mean, we can try to stop the bleeding in a way. We can go Gabriel Firebomb. That pulls us out of all our Faeria. We kind of have to do this, though. We don't even have solutions for this long term. Fuck it. And a Fairy. Goddamn Fairy. Alright, we'll +1 into something potentially useful, but I don't really see this happening. He's got way too much board control. At this point, I'd be looking for something like a Firestorm, which I know we don't have. He just has too much value on the board. Oh, Jesus. Really? Okay, that's game. Okay, man. It's kind of funny how I play... I play Pandora rather well, and then when this happens... I'm embarrassingly poor. Okay, well, we need... there's nothing we can do here. There's too many options at killing face. We need to draw into a solution. Another treasure. Okay, all our treasures are here. Hammer and Kobold Barracks. Okay. This is interesting. Not giving up yet. Gonna get rid of the meat. Okay, it's gonna give him a lot, but I know I can't do much. Gonna go ahead... Yak and Hammer? This is not an offensive Yak anymore. So our options are limited. We're we're not going to dash. We need to block, and we'll hammer this guy off. I don't like to give up, but this is not looking good for the Gipper friends. Shifting Tide. Okay. Oh, really? Just every single answer, man. Why didn't he... Oh, hammer to face? Is that why he's doing this? Because he probably has Flame Burst or something. There's no way he should have cleared the board unless he has a way to kill me. I know he has removal. Yeah. He wouldn't have done that if he didn't have a way to kill me. Good game. Yeah, just know, things didn't line up for us there. It was worth a try. Managed to get the solutions before we did. That's okay. New boss mission unlocked. Oh, goody. That's alright. Well, we'll get him next time. If we go through 0 wins again, folks, you're going to obviously assume I'm pretty awful at this game, which is hilarious, but our channel is the unvarnished truth. Our channel? Whatever. See ya in the next game. Okay. It's us in draft against Slaydo. It's like Play-Doh, except he slays people. Dangerous. Not a great start on that, but hey, okay, we'll keep Frogify in hand because it is hard removal, and we'll keep that available. Good early drop again. We'll redraw. Should we redraw the Snowstorm Lancer? It's pretty good. Now I'm going to hang on to this hand. We know how much ramp as it stands. Get Axe Grinder early drops so we can start harvesting Faeria. Try to take control of the well. See how this goes. I don't know. I'm hopeful that we'll do a little better this time. But I'm more than aware of how rough we've had it. I want to save the Explore for the Lancer, actually. I'm gonna go contest this. So I'm gonna save the Explore for when we start doing the Lancer. So we can potentially get a buff on him if he needs to do something funny. And kind of get a surprise comma cockbags kind of moment there. Play red. Seeing a lot of red lately. If he's red-green, it'd be a little rough. If he's red anything else, it'd be okay. Derelict Tower. Okay, interesting choice. He's gonna go ahead and just burn my Collector down for 3 turns, and he's going to Cypher's Wrath. Okay. Harsh but fair. Wow. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and develop a lake, and not be able to do anything with it. Okay. Rough start when your first creature are moved like that. Try to get value and you can't do anything with it. Okay, you generally don't draft that card unless you have something that can work with it, so I'm going to go ahead and actually aggressively Falcon Dive that to death. And I'm going to go ahead and develop another lake. And drop in a Snowstorm Lancer. We'll save the Explorer for when we need to move him forward. See if we can't kind of crowd this guy out a little bit. We'll see how it's going to shake out. Not entirely certain how we're going to play this yet. I want to save the Ogre for an aggressive play. I mean, that creature can get out of hand quickly, so I want to get rid of that in case he drafts like a bunch of shit and pests or something, and we have that growing out of control. So it's good to use the Falcon Dive for that 1 HP damage and drop the threat while we still have it. I actually appreciate that there's a land here. If he makes it for me, it's going to help me jump easier. So we can jump, see? And jump allows you to go over obstacles, unlike charge. FYI. So he's going to play that, which is smart. Okay. We have a Cypher's Wrath available. He already has a jump, so I can kind of move up here, try to start double collecting off of this. Thanks, buddy. I'm going to put down an aggressive mountain and swing Exalted Ogre down. And this can also give us... Do I want to put the Explorer down now to block this off so we can't put blockers in place? Kind of a waste of the damage that Snowstorm Lancer can pull off. I'm going to hang on for now. Maybe oversalting that pudding, but let's see. Okay, gonna go for a Firebomb, I'm guessing. Let's see, what are you gonna play? Bomb Slinger? Okay, smart. Which one are you gonna kill? The Ogre or the Lancer? Yeah, good choice, right? Okay, good. Works for me, man. Cool. So first shard Pandora. Ooh, really late Pandora shard. Didn't get anywhere with that yet. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Gonna play and explore. Gonna go ahead and swing 5 to face. Gonna Cypher's Wrath you, so you can't clear. And we'll develop a mountain hereabouts, I think. Should we give this away already? I don't think I want to give away the fact that I'm holding a boulder thrower yet. No, I'm gonna go develop a lake here so we have Frogify in hand. And we're gonna end it there for now. Should have Cypher's Wrath first. That was a mistake. We could have done more damage there. Forgot about that. Minor error on my part. That was a misplay that cost me 2 damage. Hopefully that won't cost me the game. I'm still learning this game, little intricacies like that. It's been a fun month or so with it. And +1 into... what do we got? Underground Boss. Okay. Value play. We can Frogify that off or we can Boulder Thrower. I think Boulder Thrower is worth it here. You get a Fairy as well. Oh. Ranged game par excellence, buddy. Let's get the Boulder Thrower down. And go ahead and... should I just avoid face for now? Yeah, let's go ahead and avoid face. Let's harvest up. Because remember, this guy does 3 damage to every enemy adjacent to the target. So if I hit this guy and he blocks with something here, he takes damage. So I'm going to go ahead and just harvest and block one of his mountains from coming down. Because this allows us to threaten next turn. That's fine. We'll run it like that. Put the Fairy up as another threat, potentially. The good part is his mountains are on this side, so we can block him from developing something interesting. Okay, so he's going to back off. A +1 into a Shit and Brute. Okay, not the bad, not the bad. Okay, it doesn't really help him much. As you can see, we're going to range up here. We can clear the Brute if we Frogify, but I want to save that for a bigger threat, actually. The Exalted Ogre can run 7/7 now. He's going to have to decide what threat to deal with. Should I play the Ogre here? Or should I play it here to ensure that... yeah, I'm going to actually play it here. I'm going to develop a mountain and play the Ogre here. So this, I can always move the Ogre to clear a space for my ranged unit, and that way I can move in and slam face here. Okay, and this represents almost lethal next turn unless he can clear. Let's see how this shakes out. So is he playing mono red here? He might be playing mono red. Trying for a burn strat. Try to clear here. Let's see. Does he clear? The Brute is value if he can get his combat triggers off. And he drew for Pandora. Okay, so this could change the scope of the game if he has hard removal. Yak is nice, helps us push damage. We still have Frogify as a hard removal. It's a good option. So we have Frogify Fairy next turn if possible. And I kind of want to drop the Fairy sooner rather than later because we do draw a lot of events. He's going to gift a Steal here. It would make sense if he wants to remove this for value. Okay, he's dead. 9. That's a big card potentially. Is he going to gift a Steal here? Okay, I'm going to take that value. Are you going to clear? What are you going to do? Crystal Dragon. Odd choice. Do you have a removal? Because if not, that represents lethal. And that's lethal. There's our first win in Pandora on the channel. On the channel. I'd be so big about that. That went well. I got the threats down we wanted. Very good. 30 for the reward. Not too shabby. Let's get into another match. Okay, hey, we're on the board. I mean, we can always play negatively. Sometimes the luck works out. We play it right, we can get it. Alright, next one. Okay, next game against Xandirk. Rocking the Rune and Avatar. Just for fun. And let's see what we're facing. We're facing Red is going to be a problem. I don't need the tortoise right now. It's late game. Firebomb will keep the removal. Axe Grinder, good early job. I'm going to see the Axe Grinder every single turn. There's a benefit to summoning it here. But, I don't know. I'm kind of liking the Snowstorm Lancer. Really neat. The jump mobility is really good. Okay, I'm going to play some Red Shenanigans. I see how it is. Okay, let's see if he runs removal. How hard he wants to run removal. Is he going to challenge me, or is he just going to see where I go? I mean, it's always a smart play to kind of feel out where the opponent's going to be. So Cypher's Wrath is online now, potentially. The Brute, okay. Try to get value Brute. The combat creatures are always really, really nice. I'm going to go ahead and lock... How should I play this, actually? Should I go Elemental first, or Axe Grinder in the front? Elemental is removable by Cypher's Wrath. So I think I'm going to actually play the Elemental in the front. No, we can't actually, because we need to harvest. Makes sense. Or we can explore and push an aggressive land forward already. I think the sooner we get there, the better off we're going to be. Let's push it here. Elemental develop a mountain here. Gives us the 3 mountains we need. We can start developing lakes now if we want. Let's see how aggro he wants to play this. I really want to save the Firebomb for something that'll efficiently clear it. I would hate to put the Ogre and the Firebomb into clearing the Brute, because that doesn't make us level on Faeria value. Let's see. Okay, red-yellow. So potential haste, movement tricks up his sleeve. Could get a little funky, like a bow-legged monkey, we'll see. And the tortoise. Okay. I think I'm just happy to start. Am I happy to start? Moving up to double collection would kind of be... Do I draw up here? Or do I start developing the Frogifies potentially? I'm going to stay here and see if he charges aggressively forward. Or I could drop an Ogre in front of him. See if he wants to play removal games. Might be able to use that as value. We have 2 Ogres. Let's go ahead and develop and push this. Let's be a little aggressive here. Move our creatures forward. Conga line, baby. Now, if he has Firestorm now, that'd be pretty bad. Remove 2 of our creatures, do 2 damage to the Ogre. So full clear plus value on the Brute. That'd be pretty sad. Then we can clear with the Firebomb in response. We have some pretty decent board positioning. And if he doesn't go for the clear on the Ogre, and he wants to keep his Brute alive, thinking I have removal, I'll probably value clear with the Axe Grinder. Be careful about Bomb Slingers and things of that nature. Lord of Terror. Okay, we need to remove that quickly. That could potentially get out of hand. Gift of Steel on the Brute. That's a bit of an issue. Might need to priority clear that SOB. Okay. So that being said, that's going to be a 4. That's okay, because he's not going to get too much more out of hand, because he doesn't gain health. It's not the scariest thing in the world. The Brute's going to keep adding value, though, which I don't like very much. Here's the problem. The other issue... Do I Firebomb the Brute? Either way, this is a weaker position than... Yeah, I think that's the play. Let's Firebomb the Brute. Pre-hit this guy. Put him down to 2. And we'll develop a lake here. Gonna keep the Firemental back here so we can't clear the Firemental for value. And we'll start setting up Battletoads, I think. And the Battletoads just summon 2/2 Toads. 2/2 Toads. But what it also provides us, it gives us a couple Gift of Steel, and suddenly we become 5/2 Jumpers, and that can get really funky real quick. Gonna clear... So we're avoiding the Salamander here. If possible. I might go ahead. How many more lands do we need for the Tortoise? We can't really run up to Tortoise right now. I think I want to get the Battletoads down for board control. Yeah, let's see how this is going to shake out. Does he clear here? Does he try to damage to me, get a bigger number? I think he knows the guy's days are numbered here. Wind Soldier for the clear. Okay, smart play. Are you going to be able to double clear here? Okay, no, he's not going to double clear. So he's going to make me force this. Ooh, lots of shards early. That's interesting. And another Firebomb. Firebomb does provide us value. Getting a potential threat, and we can still start harvesting Faeria, keep harvesting Faeria, rather. I think Firebomb is a waste here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go aggressive with my Toads. Because we're actually going to go ahead and clear the Lord of Terror. I'm going to play the Toads here. And try to play around the option of a Salamander. Salamander can clear these Toads relatively easily. I might honestly use them for just straight up collection at this point. Might develop another mountain here just to have the Gemshell Tortoise available in a useful position. The downside here is obviously none of these are in a collection position, but we do have 2 Jumpy Toads, and he knows that probably have removal in hand, so anything with with a 5 or 6 life is vulnerable to either Fire Blast or Fire Bombs. If he has a Hellfire now, or Firestorm, that would feel pretty bad, but I think we get value out of that. There's a Salamander I was trying to play around, exactly right. Okay, smart play, good play. But we can get into double harvesting here if we want. So I think we're going to go ahead and just back off and start double collecting from here. I don't think we want to fight this and give him trade value. So I'm going to go ahead, we can well, we don't need to +1 into Gemshell. I'm going to go ahead and develop a mountain here. I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to save my removal for now. This is not a threat, and it's not a big deal. The Tortoise can go ahead and handle that. Let's see if we can get value out of this as well. The gift could be interesting. Let's drop a Tortoise next turn and see if he has a response. And mind you, we can drop it pretty aggressively. I also drop it by the well here, so it automatically harvests. Now, he has haste creatures, so this frog could get removed. Which is fine. I mean, it did its job for now. I can kind of keep it out of the range of the Salamander, too, which is nice. I can kind of jump down here. I can even go here still for now. Let's say Underground Brigand. Can play that for value. Okay. Fair play. Fair play. Waryak's a nice pull. Can grab the Tortoise. I think makes sense. What do we draw? What do we get cheaper? Cheaper Royal Judges. That's actually quite useful. I kind of like that pull, actually. It's quite good. And we can harvest next turn with the Tortoise unless he gets removed, and then we can Waryak as well here. Or we can just harvest now and block a potential... Yeah, I'm going to block the desert situation. I could put down another Judge to harvest for me back here once this guy bites it, because he probably will bite it. Or should I start neutraling out? Probably actually going to... I don't want to play my hand too much. I don't want to show what I have. So I'm going to lock this area down so I can always drop threats in front of his face. So he can't drop blockers easily. That locks this down. So he's basically land blocked at this point. He can try to do something here toward my well. We'll do that. And should we Royal Judge? Let's leave our options open for the Waryak if we need it. We can always Royal Judge next turn, but that's a pretty good pull. Basically, it's 2 mana safeguards, 2 mana punishments, which is pretty nice. And if he drops a big threat, we can safeguard it with this. And he pulls Pandora on that turn. He has hard removal. That Tortoise goes bye-bye. We pulled Hammer, though. 5 damage to face is nice. We have Frogify in case he drops a nasty threat. So we're in a pretty good position to do pretty well for ourselves. Assuming things don't go sideways for us. So this toad is less valuable now. Frog, sorry. The frog. Okay, he's going to try to get value off of that. He can probably firebomb this to death. If I'm not careful. Firebomb. There we go. Yep. Feels bad. Okay. We spent all his mana clearing the board. Have a lot of value available still. Okay. So we can +1 into Red Devil. Still don't really care about the Salamander. It really doesn't matter, and I want to save the hammer for later. Might be some value in dropping it on him now and getting it shuffled back in, because it never technically goes away. I'm going to +1 into Devil, I think. Yeah, forget the frog. I don't particularly care about this guy. This frog is just going to be doing work. Don't want to give him a value clears. This is going to be a potentially good blocker later. Leave that around. And I can fuff into Waryak. Have him deal with a couple threats. Let's have him answer a couple threats and see if he knows what he's doing with his answers. He's got 10 Faeria, though. It's quite a lot. So I was just trying to see if I'm going to go aggressive or not. And if we manage to hit to face, this can turn into a 6-5. If we hit once to face and then hammer, this can turn into a 6-5, which would give us a surprise clear. We have the value judges, so I'm pretty comfortable dealing with whatever comes down next turn. We always +1 into Frogify Hammer. Or we just Firebomb if it's got 4 health. I mean, there's a lot of really good options here. If it's neutral, we can punish. Okay. Gonna Firebomb again, I'm guessing. Punishment, okay. Good move. Firebomb here. Clearing everything for fun and profit. What you got, buddy? Derelict Tower. That's annoying. It's gonna try to ping me for... And a Firebomb? Flame Burst. Ah, Jesus. Oh, the damage is real, people. The damage is real. That hurts, man. Death's a Desire. Not what I want to be seeing. I can pull a Triton Chef, sir. Great. Would this now be a time for a hammer? Don't know the answer to that question. And that feels bad, though. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Triton Chef down. Put the Banquet in our hand. Kind of running low on creatures, which is embarrassingly so. Don't have a lot of good plays here, which is bothering me on a fundamental level. The Banquet lets the Froggo survive, but then he dies to Tower. I really don't want to waste the hammer on this, but if I can't keep creatures on the board, then we're going to have some serious friggin' problems. And we're going to need to start drawing some stuff, interestingly. Okay, you know what? I'm going to play the Royal Judge here. It's just free value, or should I? Dang. What I'm probably going to do here, I'm probably going to go ahead and just firebomb this damn thing. Call it a day. Oh, we can judge into punishment. Never mind. And we can't judge into punishment. Okay. Wrong move. Here then. And that's going to be about it. We'll end the turn there. We'll +1. So we have more options next turn. See if he goes after my little Triton Chef. Not much on the board here, so it might be decided by treasures. 2 HP down, granted. This is going to be a really tough match. He's clearing everything I put down. I'm just worried about like a big haste creature like... Scourge Flame would be bad. Haste with a combat ability. We can I mean, we have so much removal. It's just, let's see. Queen's Guard. Okay, that's going to be a punishment kind of thing. Can punish and kill. He'll get Faeria value out of it. We literally have no creatures down. It's kind of embarrassing. It's really rather funny, actually. Another treasure. There's our yak. Oh, just what the doctor ordered. Bomb Slinger for value. Okay, I'm gonna play it like this. Gonna drop a mountain. We're gonna Bomb Slinger for 4. We're gonna punish for 2, swing and destroy. We'll have 2 cards down, and he'll be forced to answer. Good. Drop the judge. Draw free punishment, please. Punish this. Kill for 2. Okay, 3 threats on board. Your move. 8 mana, so he could do a lot here. 8 Faeria. Ah, I'm gonna get sued. Sheeple, you wanna get sued? Let's see what happens. Still trying to save Hammer. Maybe I shouldn't be saving Hammer. Not sure how much more I have to draw through here. Now, if this is a major threat... Okay, we're getting rid of that immediately. Free treasure. So that's going to need to die right away to Hammer. So our Hammer is going to get pulled here. He's going to pull interesting treasure. Can a Hammer +1 into Yak? That's potentially a good threat. What are you going to do here? If he has 1 damage, he's definitely going to do the Bomb Slinger, not the Judge. So what is he thinking? Why is he messing over my Judge? Should I put another threat down? Let's see. What you got, buddy? Hey, buddy. I wonder what treasure he drew, too. He could draw something really nasty. He could draw hard removal. Draw Hammer, potentially. Draw Iona's Mirror would be scary. It'd be good to hammer Yak, potentially. Okay, Air Elemental. Okay. Okay, there's some issues here. Let's go like this. I think +1 into Hammer Yak is probably the best thing I've got going for me right now. Yeah. Okay, +1. Hammer. Gonna roll. Do I want to Yak right now, or do I want to just go ahead and swing to face? So we can judge into punishment. Drop this down. And have another option. Let's go here. Get a free punishment. Do the 2 damage. Swing to face for 6. And go from there. We can even run the Fairy. Let's go like that. Swing for 6. Can even drop the Fairy in an interesting place. Like here. We can set up that range damage if necessary. Yeah. Do something like that. Okay, we'll end the turn. So far so good. Now, Firestorm is sad times. Clears most of the board. We did do 6 to face here, which is nice. Kind of running out of options here. He's dropping bigger threats than we have. He's probably going to be scared of the Fairy, because that could get nasty if we're not careful. Now, you still have Frogify. Automaton's scary. Definitely need to get rid of that with a Frogify. Okay, so that's the priority next turn. Also, Death's Desire. But I don't want to give him free Faeria. So that's definitely a... They might have drawn that with a Magpie. That'd be sad. +1 into Frogify Banquet and keep swinging for face. He's going to go for 2. What does he have for 2 value? Okay. Oh, the barracks. I want to put this down. So we can go ahead and Frogify here. That's job 1, so he doesn't have any of the effects. Gonna move this out of the way. Gonna go and drop neutral and neutral. And then we can go ahead and some Kobold Barracks action for fun and profit. Will be more damage. I'm pretty sure this will be more damage. Let's go ahead here. No, here first. Drop a Barracks on where he wants to summon. It's only going to be able to affect 2 creatures at a time anyway. I know, we can't really do that effectively. You move already? We're going to go here. Set you up here. Kobold Barracks. We're going to do some swinging. Okay, not bad. In case he gets a Death's Desire here, I probably don't want to leave this alive. Well, the 2/2 frog is not a big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that guy there. It's fine. So this represents lethal, if he can't deal with it. Probably can. We don't have a lot of massive finishers here yet. But I can dash yak. It'd be pretty funny to get killed by a bomb slinger. And for a red deck, the fact that he can't remove this is probably extra frustrating for the guy. That's likely... Am I misgendering? Probably am. Okay, value clear. Try to get rid of the barracks. He can firebomb the barracks. That is a thing that can happen. Okay. What next? +1 into... Okay, that's gonna be a big play. Magda's Rose. Okay. Cool. Good call. Gets a 4-1. Okay. That's actually quite okay with me. Go ahead and Death's Desire. He'll gain 1 Faeria off of it. We can go swing. Do we want to keep this as removal, potentially? Huh. How do we maximize damage so we can end this quickly? I think we drop the 7-7. He's pretty much screwed. So if we... Don't really want to waste the move here. Okay, that's fine. Do this. Swing here to block his lands. Let's develop a mountain here. Try an Exalted Ogre. Remember, we still have Yak next turn in case things get a little funny. And see if he has an answer. Remember, we still have Death's Desire as hard removal. And I think we still have a Hammer of Wrath sitting around. Man, this is a really long match. I'm really playing this one out. I don't think he can do 17 to face. I don't know if he has an answer for this. If he does, that's kind of sad. 6 Faeria. There's no Hellfire, unless he +1s maybe, but even then, Hellfire would have to go precisely into the Ogre. He could drag this out. Drawing first solution. Does he have one? Grim Guard. Okay. That'd be a really good solution if I didn't have Death's Door. That's a taunt, so it would pull and force the attacks in this direction and give him a turn. He's going to Gift to Steal it. Wheel of Chaos. Create your 5 attack or less, so that's that. Okay. Goodbye. Alright. Man, that was a tough one. Managed to play that one out. So we're on the board too. Good times, folks. Finished my daily too, so all well and good. The gold is rolling in. It's time for the last match. See if we can get on the board with a win. Feeling pretty good. It's kind of we're on a roll. Feel like we can push the momentum forward to get another third of a coin. Alright, see you in the next match. Okay, let's see if we can keep this streak going. It's the last deciding game. 1 loss, 2 wins. Either we win or lose here. We win and we get the credit. We lose and we don't. Not very good early drops here. This could be kind of a a very gimmicky drop if we try it. I'm gonna remove these 2. They're pretty heavy though. That's probably good. Liking that a little better. Some removal, good early drop. No complaints. Let's go drop the Triton Chef. Gonna harvest next turn. Developing some more lands. Should be interesting. See what our opponent's playing here. He's gonna play... Okay, he's gonna try to challenge the Wells. Perfectly fine with that. He's gonna play green. That's what I was worried about, because the nature of the removal we currently have, not exactly great for green. Yeah. Not optimal. Since we have damage-based removal rather than hard removal, we have 1 Frogify in the deck. We can draw for it, I guess, but so he drops some big meat down here. Possessed Dodosus. This is a little scary. Every time he's attacked, his attack doubles. It's a little frightening for us. Snowstorm Lancer. This would be a really good choice, I think, to try and drop this with a Firebomb. This thing's a little scary, not gonna lie. Drop this here and drop the Fairy. So far, from what I've seen, he's rolling... What? He's rolling... So just mono green for now, which is an interesting choice. He can try to bully me out of the wells, I think. Unless he has yellow for movement trick. I don't think he's going to be able to exploit this particularly well. I mean, his attack power is okay. Like, we can swing it twice and then just firebomb him. The Triton Chef's not that scary. He's trying to decide what to deal with this. He's trying to go after my fairy. Makes sense. Fairies are no joke. Taunt Imperial Guards, okay. Gonna play defensive. So far, not much going on. He's gonna drop Imperial Guard here. Interesting call. Alright, and another guard right behind him. I don't know if I would have done that early. But alright. So we're gonna start working here. First of all, we're gonna do this. That's step one. Now what do I do next? Do I develop an island, drop the banquet and kill this guy? But then the Ursus gets a little interesting. How do I remove this? Don't want to waste the firebomb. Probably just Triton into... Yeah, I'll probably know what I'm going to do. Do this. Seems kind of funny the way this is shaking out. I'm going to go like that. So he can't help but move into this. Is that the right choice? It's not ideal. It does kind of leave him with 1 HP up. That's not great. You know, that didn't play out the way I intended. If I gift a steal, this is interesting. Let's see. So we're not collecting anymore here. He's going to obviously try to clear here. It makes sense. Be good value clear. He'd be at 5. He's kind of that evil number. Now the yak can handle him pretty easily. If I just drop the yak, and then we have the firebomb for value. So you're going to go aggressive here. Yeah, he really wants his fairy dead, obviously. Makes sense. It's unfortunate. That's sad times. That is sad times. He really wants a fairy dead. Okay, fine. So we can go ahead and do our own kind of evil thing by dropping the barbarian ogre. Oh, it's not my taunter, is it? No, tisn't. Tisn't at all. So we firebomb, and then we pretty much have no way to save this fairy. We can make him fly away from the Ursus, but that kind of destroys the viability of our little ranged critter here. I'm kind of okay with that. Tough call to make this the right play. But yeah, we're going to do it like this. You're going to do that. I'm going to drop in here. Drop a big threat. Going to have you fly away a little bit. I want to make use of the fairy while we still can. That'll be fine. See, Ursus wants to swing at this. He's got Faeria, which is annoying, but we can start swinging to face pretty soon. Kind of okay with that. I can pretty much drop the Waryak right in front of him if necessary. We can also start threatening the Imperial Guard a bit. This guy's a little annoying to have here. I don't like the fairy advantage. That I feel like I've given away in a bad way. Yeah, he's got double collection here, which is not good. We need to contest that pretty aggressively somehow. Okay, what you doing, buddy? What you thinking? Okay, well, it's pretty nice. I gotta be a little careful. You can also threaten to kill off the double collection, which is fine. That's a neat way of locking him down, actually. We'll go right here. Have him take a swing. Go right there. It's fine by me. We'll double neutral up. We'll set up for a Waryak next turn, with a potential gift to steal, which should make things pretty interesting. Happy with that. Probably go over here and threaten the Imperial Guard a bit, if possible. So we do want to open this up for the shots. I want to make sure we're clear to start dropping fun things down this way. If he moves in here, we're just going to shoot the Imperial Guard down. There's no real worry about that. He's going to try to get a good collection position here and try to threaten me. It's an interesting way. At this point, I could probably justify just moving to swing to face. Because we can get 10 off of this. Do you have a taunter or not? You swing to face for 10, and that's a lot. We don't have anywhere near Pandora. He hasn't shown too much ability to clear yet. Path to Paradise, okay. And you're going to drop what? You're going to try to burn me out. Wild Avenger. Okay, interesting call. He's going to dash for the taunt. That's annoying. So he's really trying to make sure this guy doesn't get value, which is fair. So you could totally go for a Royal Judge here. But I can't really do what I need to. I don't have the Faeria for it. That's a shame. Can I +1 into that? +1 to anything useful. Gift of Steel to trade, but that's a real waste of value. Gift of Steel. And then we have Firebomb. Let's move up. I'm not too happy about that, but I don't want to let him keep collecting off of this. If I can avoid it. This is a pretty good... This is a pretty good trade for us. This isn't. It's not too bad. Let's go ahead and drop... We'll go +1. Drop a Gift of Steel and have him drop this guy. Bye. Can't even firebomb that guy. I think we should probably just start moving up to the Royal Judge. We can punishment later. Yeah, I'm going to save that. The +1 is fine for me. I really wish I had the Gift of Steel here. That would have been nicer. We really got to get rid of this guy. He's double collecting far too long. He's gotten way too much value. See if he's going to try to drop another taunter down. Because he doesn't seem to have a lot of taunts. It seems to be pretty good policy in general here in Pandora. I'll drop another taunter here. Get the yak moving. We do have firebombs for clearances if need be. See if we can get... Okay, that's not too bad. He can have his aggressive lands. I don't really care about that because I can swing to face pretty fine. That's alright. He's basically trying to block me from making any kind of decent moves. We're going to go like this. We're definitely going to swing to face. I think getting rid of that feller would be awful nice. He's just playing a lot of solutions that I don't have solutions to. And eventually, I mean, should I just go straight to face? Royal Judge. Punishment gives me 2 damage. Let's play the Judge out so we can harvest at least a little bit. And run the free punishment. I do want to kill that guy, but I'm going to just use it here. It's a stronger move. And we're going to go ahead and develop a... What do we need here? I guess an aggressive water thingy. Okay, that's fine. And we'll have another potential swing down. Now I gotta try to avoid stuff like... This guy's gotten so much value. I'm really sad about that. Is he gonna try to kill me from harvesting Faeria? He might. If he does that, I'm happy to have him waste his mana on that. This is a shame that we haven't been able to clear that. 9 damage. Wow, Hellfire. Feels bad, man. Ooh, that's lucky though. Unlucky for him. Remarkably unlucky for him. Ooh, that's really bad luck for Rinko there, buddy. He's gonna be down to 4. It's pretty dope. So what we can also do is drop a Bomb Slinger now. Kill this guy for good. We're still harvesting. That's probably value. That's really unlucky for him. Oof. If I were him, I'd be pretty pissed about that. Finally dead. Swing you here. And that's still setting up lethal. I'm going to probably go ahead and block this force so I can't do anything funny with it. And we'll end the turn. So he can probably easily clear this. He is playing red. Punishment, there we go. Yep, as expected. He's probably just going to +2 into something interesting. Pandora Awakens. Ooh, bad scene for you, buddy. Thing is, hammer, yak. Okay. It'd be fun if we double yacked. So we didn't get much out of collection here, which is a shame. So I'm going to start doing this, constantly doing stuff like this. Get away from the wells, block his potential aggressive creatures. I can't put 2 threats on board, unfortunately. So I don't like that very much. We do get 6 Faeria per turn. The problem is there's potential taunts everywhere here. If I yak, I have 3. Plus 1 gives us a firebomb option. Plus 6 allows us this. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to play the yak here. So I can potentially... If there's 9, right? So we still firebomb, snowstorm or something next turn. Should I plus 1 or should I draw up? That represents lethal unless he has an answer. Let's draw up, actually, I think. Let's draw. Okay, Red Devil. Not the best, but it does give us some Faeria options. There's 5 back. We can put down multiple threats with the Red Devil next turn, and he pulls a threat. Okay, Hammer. Looking for a solution. Does he have one? Does he have a taunt? That's the question. Does he have something that I can't clear? If he puts down a taunt, I can probably clear it. And there we go, people. Oh, that was a little scary with him getting that much value. But I will take it there. So 3 wins, 1 loss. Managed to do much better than our previous practice Pandora run. Got ourselves a 3 wins. We'll claim the prize of a third of a practice coin, or third of a real coin, and 1 more set of draft wins, and we can actually do a proper Pandora run and gain rewards like packs and gold and other good stuff. So, happy to end on that note, folks. Kinda know what I'm doing. Happens. See you next time in Faeria. Till next time. Till then. And let me know if you want to see me play ranked or not. I'm thinking of recording some of those matches, but depends what your appetite is. Or do you want to see me keep drafting, because that's, you see more of the card pool. Yeah, up to you. Happy to hear it. Till next time. Till then.